Well, welcome to the White House Situation Room. It was opened formally today. The President cut the ribbon this morning and thanked the contractors and the workers who had been here and the people who staff it and man it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This is the entry hallway, and this is where attendees for meetings would come initially to wait for their meeting to start. The Situation Room was the concept was developed during the Kennedy administration. It was after the Bay of Pigs invasion, and the administration felt that they needed a place to compile and disseminate sensitive information from within the West Wing of the White House. And this is the same location, same physical location that the Situation Room started in back in the early 60s. If we go this way, we're going to enter the main conference room. It's actually the largest conference room. As I said, the President cut the ribbon on the facility this morning, and while it takes up the same footprint as the first Situation Room, it essentially doubles the size of the actual working space for senior decision makers. As you can see in this room, there are a lot of video screens for the display of information and data. These screens can be used for secure video teleconferencing. They can be used to display a lot of real-time data from around the world. This room can be used for National Security Council meetings. It can be used for Deputies Committee meetings, other senior-level White House meetings. It's very flexible with the amount of data that can be displayed on the wall panels. This room can be used by the staff who are not traveling with the President to have video conferences with him. There's a large amount of data that is in the inventory that can be used on these screens. And again, it's designed to provide both secure and non-secure sensitive data to senior decision makers to assist them in their decision-making process during day-to-day operations or during a crisis. This video wall can have up to 32 separate inputs, so 32 remote locations can be shown on this wall, which adds a lot of capability and more detail than was available in the old facility. This is a medium-sized conference room in the facility. It's set up today to give you some idea of the capabilities in terms of the display of video data. We have the capacity to bring in information and data from lots of the different federal operations centers. One of the challenges during the remodeling process and the rebuilding process was to look at all of the information and the data that's available across the federal government and decide what would be useful for senior people here at the White House to have at their disposal during an event, during a day-to-day work, or during a crisis. This is an example of the flexibility that we have, and you have data from the intelligence agencies, the Department of Defense, the Department of Transportation, and this is just a small example of the types of things that can be put up on the screens for the President and others. Planning for this renovation really started in late 2004 and just is now completed today in mid-May. So it's a lot of planning, a lot of time and effort has gone into this, and we believe we're giving this President and future presidents a state-of-the-art 21st century facility to monitor the world. And all the people, private sector contractors and architects, government employees and military who have worked on this are very proud of the accomplishment, and we're proud to be able to have this for President Bush and for whoever succeeds him as President.